All right. So first step, you set it up. This is in quotient form, but when it's written in this format, we can't find A or K. We can only see H. So we're going to set it up. We have x minus 5 going into 2x minus 7. Step number 1, divide the first terms. So in this example, it would be 2x and x, and that's going to give you 2. You put that number on the roof. Step number 2, multiply that by your denominator. So you'll have 2 times x minus 5, which is 2x minus 10. And step number 3 is change, add. So that's going to change the positive 2x to a negative 2x and the negative 10 to a positive 10. So when you add them together, negative 7 plus 10 is 3. So this is your K value and this is your A value. So this will be the equation. You have one of these on the test next week. You will not have to graph it, but you do need to know how to do a rewrite. These are the exact same graphs. This graph and this graph are exactly the same. It's just written in different formats. So take a couple minutes and find your A, H, and K, your vertical and horizontal asymptotes, and we'll go through that together shortly. So vertical is x equals h and horizontal is y equals k. So what would be your equation for your vertical asymptote?
Plus 5.
X, you got to put x equals 5. And that would mean that the graph moved to the right 5. All right, what about your horizontal asymptote? John, what would you say the horizontal asymptote is? Take a guess. There's only 2 more numbers up there. Two, that's right. So y equals 2, which means it moved up 2. And the 3 means that it stretched. All right, go to page 17. We're going to finish out word problems today. All right, so rational story problems are when you have people working together and you're trying to figure out how long it will take. Sorry. Thank you. You have people working alone and you're trying to figure out how long it would take them if they work together. So the formula is actually quite easy. It's 1 over the first person plus 1 over the second person equals 1 over them together. And it could be more than 2 people, but has to be at least 2 people. So it says Joe can paint a house in 3 hours. So that means I'm going to take and I'm going to put 1 over Joe plus Sam. Sam can do it in 5 hours. So that would be 1 over Sam. And I'm trying to figure out the together, which is 1 over both. So we know that Joe takes 3 hours, so that would be 1 over 3. Sam takes 5 hours, so that would be 1 over 5. We're trying to figure out how long together. So we have 3 denominators that we're going to multiply it by. 3, 5, and x, because again, we need to cancel it out. On the first one, 3 goes away. On the second fraction, the 5 goes away. And on the third fraction, the x goes away. So we're left with, and remember, this is just a 1. So 1 times 5x is just 5x. And 1 times 3x is just times 3. And 1 times 3 times 5 is just 3 times 5. So we end up with 5x plus 3x equals 3 times 5. Combine your like terms. 8x equals 15. Divide both sides by 8. And we should get together, it takes, I think it was about 1.9 hours. And that's it. Simple. All right, let's look at number 2. It takes Sean 15 minutes to fold laundry, which is my least favorite thing to do. It takes Carson 8 minutes to fold the same pile. How long will it take them if they fold it together? So it takes Sean 15, so that would be 1 over 15. It takes Carson 8, so that would be 1 over 8. And we're trying to figure out how long together. Multiply everything by 15 and 8, by 15, 8, and x. And I don't have my calculator. So what did you get? 120 divided by 23. Is it 4 point something? Or 5 point something? 5.21. So we'll just say 5.2. So together, now we're talking about minutes. So together, it would take 5.2 minutes. Simple. All right, let's just do 2 more and then we'll end there and we'll finish it out tomorrow. Homework 4 is due Friday and you will get your study guide Thursday. Thursday is when I'm sorry. I'm not. The sub is going to pass it out. All right, let's look at number 3. It takes Courtney 1 hour to clean the house. It takes her sister 40 minutes to clean the same house. How long together? So we need to convert this to minutes though. Either we have to convert 1 hour to 60 minutes or we have to take 40 minutes and put it in hours. But it's easier to take 1 hour and put it into minutes. How many minutes are in an hour? Okay. So we got 1 over 60 plus 1 over 40 equals 1 over x. Go ahead and solve it out. So it'd be like 2/3 or 0.67. I know. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Anybody else get 24 minutes?
Yeah.
All right, one more. Oops, my bad. All right, we're talking about a warehouse. So it says it takes James 5 hours to mop the warehouse. When his friend Joe is at work, they can do it in 2.4. Now we're going to figure out how long it takes one of them to do it alone. All that means is I'm moving my x, okay? So I know it takes James 5 hours, but I don't know how long it takes Joe to do it by himself. So that's going to be a 1 over x. And together, the together is always after the equal sign. It takes 2.4. So you're multiplying all three fractions by 5, x, and 2.4. That x look like an 8. Hold on. All right, go ahead and finish it out. All right, so this is what I had at this point. So now I'm going to multiply. So I have 2.4x plus. Now you take 5 times 2.4. That equals 5x. So the x's are on opposite sides. So now instead of adding my like terms, I actually have to move it over. So I'm going to subtract 2.4x from both sides. And then the last step would be to divide both sides by 2.6. So alone, because we're not looking for it together, alone it takes, who are we looking for, James or Joe? Joe. It takes Joe, 12 divided by 2.6, about 4.6 hours. All right, so use this time to try to finish out homework 4. We do have a few little practice problems we'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll pass out the review tomorrow. Yeah, I'll pass it out tomorrow instead. And homework 4 is due Friday.